entertainment reviews. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Anyhow, give this a quick minute, folks. We're waiting for things to get started back up. I'm going to be going live here again. Again, I want to say shout out to Dutch Sense, BP Earth Watch, Paul Bagley as well. And don't forget to go check out Mr. Doom. You guys, you want to check out some crazy stuff. Mr. Doom certainly does bring some really, really amazing content to his channel. Go check him out. Definitely something when you see what's going on around the world. I'm brought to you by esearchy.com. Go check out my website. Also have my live stream there. Following by my custom design t-shirt apparel. You guys want some special discounts? Let me know. I will hook you guys up. Currently, I already have sales on everything going into my store. And definitely will be offering even more. For those who are interested, you make a purchase, contact me. And I will even take an additional, say, $5 off. A lot of the items are already about $7 to $15 off the original price. So go visit www.esearchy.com and you can contact me anytime there as well if you have any questions. Gonna be updating with a lot more content. I still have tons and tons to bring on here, and you certainly enjoy it. Let's go ahead and take a look, make sure we are up and ready to go. And originally a 9 magnitude on the Richter scale, and many folks did not have an idea about that at all whatsoever. And yeah, so those who I did just kind of give a heads up to, saying, hey, you know what, just let you know, this was the actual Richter scale on the biggest number of a 9 magnitude that had actually hit Mexico. So yes, and of course someone would be saying that if it wasn't legitimate, of course. A lot of people were messaging me last night because of that, and you know, just got lucky and very legitimate source. And my gosh, numbers were, I figured pretty much where we're headed on that. Guys, every time when an earthquake hits, man, everybody, you gotta know that when the numbers are actually posted and listed, you gotta give it a digit or a couple extra digits, because they always are adjusted. And then the time they're posted, this is the numbers that we all get. And then you end up watching those numbers even times when you're live and you're monitoring and watching these quakes, and you see, whoops, wait, went from an 8.3 to an 8.1 to an 8.0. And that's what it was. And then finally coming out, nope, those were all wrong numbers. It was an actual, on the Richter scale, a 9.0. That's a fact. Smart, all these scientists and everybody else out there, but you know what? You don't have to be the smartest person in the world to have to give fact or legit information or something, however you want to put it, to be smart. Depending who the person you are, everybody is smart in their own way, and I just want to put that out there as well. Anybody is smart. You're all smart. Everybody is smart. It's just how you use it. And many of you already know I've only been doing this for just only a certain amount of time. Come on, you guys. And again, it is. All of you are smart out there. And people say you're not smart. You know what? They could go where the sun don't shine. Put it that way. In a nice respect way. But in reality, you guys, anybody can have that perfect gift. And I mean, hey, I've seen 7-year-old kids blow my mind away, and it's like, how the heck did you know that? So There's kids that are even smarter than adults. And I'm pretty sure many of you could agree with that one. Just technology is just something. So wait, that is pretty dang nasty, you guys. Now, why is that it was certainly pulled apart nearly 40 feet. That is deep. That's tense. But just how many miles away? So from what I'm thinking, pretty much the width of all these earthquakes where they keep hitting in this epicenter, seismic activity we have going on. California is my turn. Surprise, there has not been a 6 magnitude yet, and I mentioned to everybody still have this week to go. This week after this, gonna be a lot of. I mean, all before. We're gonna take this area, and it's eerie. I don't know what Dutch said about this one. I would love to hear what Dutch Sense would think, in his opinion, regarding from as far as New Zealand all the way up to the Philippines. Because, my opinion, this is eerie. I mean, come on, you guys. We are systems on the world. You're looking at it right here. You see these 2 quakes. This little corner loop is. But now here's where it's crazy. The last few days, it never sleeps, never quiet, and it's always giving big magnitude quakes. We're always seeing 4s, we're always seeing 5s, 6.0s, and of course we've seen already multiple 7s from last year, even including this year. But my gosh, I don't know. Is something stirring up? What do you guys think here on the stream? I definitely want to ask Dutch this question too. I mean, I'm pretty sure BP Earthwatch has been also keeping with the earthquakes. He's more of the weatherman. That's like your dude. That is the dude to go to when it comes to like space weather and everything else. Gotta go check him out. Really great channel. I got some catching up to do with him as well. What they say, what he's got to do, and really amazing. But this here is just, we're on like what, 4 days worth of earthquakes that I've been, and this is just quiet up over here. I'm gonna list that as a 5.0 magnitude. This one of 4. 3 wrong. That is phenomenal. But my gosh, we're talking about an area that is struck lethally with seismic activity, and I've mentioned it so many times how unstable. And this is the earthquake zone. This is the zone where pretty much it all starts at. And out here, and I'm talking from Fiji, even New Zealand area, all the way up into Indonesia and towards the Philippines. You guys, that is the earthquake zone for seismic activity. It kind of got my mind a little bit boggled. Glad there's no earthquakes, but at the same time, that's like the California area for seismic, but bigger. So it is very oddly. The quakes that do happen there had shifted all of its seismic activity to the west coast, all the way to this whole west. Alaska's getting bombarded with earthquakes. Hawaii is starting to receive earthquakes. Mexico, America, a little bit quiet. It's great feeling at peace. I hate earthquakes with a passion. Country, that's just it's spooky stuff, you guys. Some people are used to it, don't like that. Offshore, there's a 4.2 magnitude. 20. This thing was 20.51 miles. We put it in miles to hear exactly how deep. This is deep, but when you're talking beyond those numbers, I mean, triple these numbers that you're looking at here, that is very well deep. This one is 134.22 miles deep in the ground. And that was a magnitude of a 3.7. So there is a possibility of it being a 4.0. Is that Dominican Republic? Puerto Rico always gets lit with earthquakes. All through here. It is super, 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 super quiet. Now, that is pretty again. The water hasn't come back. You got Hurricane Irma as an update too for you guys. In Irma, I was looking recently, and she is making a beeline into Texas, man. That's eerie. It's like something triggered Hurricane Irma to just turn back into her monsterness, and then now she's making her way into Texas. Guys, out there in Texas, folks, get ready, man. Really, because this thing hits. And if it does not just drop out anywhere and it keeps headed towards heading, Florida was back in the path again for Hurricane Irma, but now this thing is actually making its way a beeline into Texas. This thing is huge. People are blaming the water, saying that it sucked up all this water. God, my gosh, you guys. I'm going to let off. I think that's perfectly fine. You guys got your own opinions, but let me tell you what. If you don't realize, then dang. I don't know what else. Got Oklahoma. There's things catching fire everywhere in the place, you guys. I mean, you have Washington, you have Montana, Idaho is getting some kind of craziness going on. California is on freaking fire. Canada is on fire. Alaska's getting stuff going on. What the hell is going on this planet? You who have been following me since then and from the beginning, how I go off quakes, the way I've learned to myself. The whole time I've been doing earthquakes, twice it has patterned from the front all the way to the back coastal line of Alaska. It's done this twice. It filled that whole section up. Here it is to fulfill that full section again in the same spot. So kind of plate there because of how that this is going to happen. Keep following Alaska possible. So the week, we might see it next week. And when I mentioned this during earthquake update, now over Tony's point for this one and making his beeline right in towards Russia. So could earthquakes? Why? The same things are just changing fast. And I don't think people really even see the reality. If that water comes back for Florida, back, it's gonna be the unimaginable. Nobody has a clue what's coming. I am waiting and hoping that it's not gonna be what I think it is. Stay tuned later. Gonna do another live stream with you guys, and maybe get into a little bit of game. It's now been being mentioned. I know. I still have RV stuff to do. We got alien stuff we have to talk about. That's coming up later on. Stay tuned in. IER Vibes Info Entertainment reviews, you guys. Lots of love. Heads up high, feet grounded.